It's Jeanna, queen with real progressives. Fuck yes. Never thought I'd ever get to say that. I'm still shocked about that. So I'm gonna get on Millennials' ass a little bit because I'm bouncing off of what Steve's stream was about, and Millennials really need to get their shit together. Really. We already know that the federal government is a currency issuer. Like it's in the fucking Constitution. Like there's no we learned about this in civics. Okay, I went to a high school that I was lucky enough to have a civics class, and I feel like a lot of people are conveniently forgetting what the Constitution says, basically, for the sake of their position. And I really, really wish that millennials would get the fuck up and go vote and realize that because it is in our Constitution, right, that the United States issues currency, it is the sole authority to create and regulate and spend and do whatever the fuck they gotta do because it's their fucking money, right? Right? Why do we have to work for it? Like, if money just grew on trees, would that be better? No. We have to sit there and we have to realize that we have the power to demand this shit, right? We do. I mean, we can't, you literally cannot go up to some kind of voting committee or some kind of candidate at your town hall and be like, oh, well, I want this. I want a Green New Deal. I want fucking gasoline made out of water. I want oxygen-powered cars, and I want hempcrete, and I want all this crap. Okay. What's he gonna do? Just sit there and be like, oh, well, of course he's gonna talk you down with economics and be like, well, we have to figure out how we're gonna pay for that. And then you have to sit there and go, well, you can. We can. Because as per Article 1, Section 8 of the United States Constitution, it's fucking right there in front of your face. It's you fucking pay for it. You do. We can't. You have to invest in us. We are the people. We are the ones that need to be educating and learning and voting. And we run this bitch. Okay? We're the fucking people. We own this bitch. And they're sitting there like, oh, we can't do this. Oh, we can't do this. We can't do that either. Last I checked, we're your bosses. And the millennials are starting to come up into the new ownership, right? We're like that new manager that's like getting trained to eventually take over the franchise eventually. Like, we're that kid that's not learning jack dick from anybody, right? Like, we're coming up into this, I'm noticing, just this is my personal experience. We're coming into this and we don't know fucking jack dick. I'm 23 and I have been blamed for more things that I didn't even know I did than anyone that I know. Like, we're tanking Wild Wings. We're tanking the real estate market. We're tanking the auto industry. Why can't we tank the other things that are more significant? That's beside the point. I just can't believe that with all this positivity and all this power and all of this, you know, just enthusiasm, but then right when it gets down to brass tacks, nobody wants to fucking get up and vote. Nobody wants to get up and do anything. Everybody just wants to be like, oh, well, voting's for chumps, man. We don't gotta do that. Nah, we're too cool for that. Don't you know it's rigged, dude? Deep state. Yeah, you know who I'm fucking talking about, too. I don't get it. Where the fuck do you expect to go? What the fuck do you expect to do? We're the ones that are supposed to take the reins from the baby boomers and their parents and you know, well, the rest of them are dead. But I mean, you can't expect shit to change when you are the vehicle for that fucking change and then you refuse to do anything about it. Make sense? I can sit here all day and go, I want free college. But if I don't fucking sit here and tell people about it, how are we gonna fund it? Where's the money gonna come from? Japan doesn't fucking pay for their military. I just learned that recently. What the fuck are we doing? Why are we paying for it? They don't even pay for it. We've been lied to. Every single fucking one of us has been lied to. Okay? The fucking United States is monetarily sovereign. It is not an argument. Okay? There's legislation, there's precedent, there's proof. And if you don't believe me, there's a nice little link right up above me that'll have like a Real Progressives tab on it. You know what? I'll fucking include a link. I don't care. I will include a link to take you to the Real Progressives page. Get off your ass and research like I did. And this mostly goes for millennials specifically right now. People my age that are supposed to be growing the fuck up. It's time to pay attention. It's time to stop buying the bullshit. Okay? We can afford everything that we fucking need right now. All you gotta do is learn how and then say something about it. Make a post. Make a fucking video. Do something. Petition your government. Honestly, and this is something else I'm going to push for millennials. I want millennials to make this a thing, okay? Everybody's sitting there bitching at us about being the technological generation, right? Well, with all this fucking this rigging voting nonsense, okay? They rig the computers, right? So I want to charge every millennial in as many states as I can. I want you to petition your government to get off computerized voting. And I want everybody to go back to mail-in ballots. It's true. We need mail-in ballots all over this fucking country. No more computers. No more anything automated like that. We cannot let that continue, which is ironic because we're supposedly the internet generation, the technology generation, right? No, we don't need that fucking garbage, okay? I've seen the movies. I have read the sci-fi books. No, we don't need that. No. So we should revert back to something a little more logical, something a little more traceable, something a little more predictable, and something that people can be held accountable for easily, because digital shit just, that gets lost in the void. So yeah, if you're a millennial and you're not doing anything at all, then I suggest you sit there and you have some empathy and you put yourself in other people's shoes and put some effort into it. Really. It doesn't take a whole hell of a lot. All I did was bitch in comments. All I do is bitch in comment sections. That's it. I complain and I argue and I post links and I post facts and I make people think about it. That's it. That's all there is to it. So stop buying the bullshit. Stop buying the lies, please. For the sake of my family, all of our families. Register. Vote. Do something. Okay? I'm not kidding. We need as much help and as much support as we can fucking get right now. Really. So, yeah. Jeanna Queen with Real Progressives. Get off your ass and vote.